Apparently, they claim in a study by Thomas Fredericks et al., the weight of the extra water caused by all those melting glaciers and ice caps is so great that it is causing the seabed to sink. Their paper, titled Ocean Bottom Deformation Due to Present-Day Mass Redistribution and Its Impact on Sea Level Observations, is published in Geophysical Research Letters. Here is the abstract. Present-day mass redistribution increases the total ocean mass and, on average, causes the ocean bottom to subside elastically. Therefore, barostatic sea level rise is larger than the resulting global mean geocentric sea level rise, observed by satellite altimetry and GPS-corrected tide gauges. We use realistic estimates of mass redistribution from ice mass loss and land water storage to quantify the resulting ocean bottom deformation and its effect on global and regional ocean volume change estimates. Over 1993 to 2014, the resulting globally averaged geocentric sea level change is 8% smaller than the barostatic contribution. Over the altimetry domain, the difference is about 5%, and due to this effect, barostatic sea level rise will be underestimated by more than 0.1 mmYr over 1993 to 2014. Regional differences are often larger, up to mmYr over the Arctic Ocean and 0.4 mmYr in the South Pacific. Ocean bottom deformation should be considered when regional sea level changes are observed in a geocentric reference frame. What this means is that seas are expanding much faster than is shown either by satellite altimetry or tide gauges. We just can't see it because it's happening, unnoticed, on the deep sea beds. If you believe the environmental website earther.com, this is very worrying. For the average reader, though, there's an even simpler takeaway, which is that humans are messing with the planet in some very profound ways. The Earth itself is not a rigid sphere, it's a deforming ball. Fredericks said. With climate change, we do not only change temperature. Newsweek is similarly appalled, though without being quite able to explain why. It says, rather desperately recently, rising temperatures have caused much of the frozen water on the planet's glaciers to melt and join the ocean as liquid. This mass melting ice rising sea levels, a problem whose consequences we're already starting to see. The first to notice the repercussions of rising sea levels are those who live in coastal areas. Rising waters mean less land to live on. Yes, it's true that sea level rise is a major concern to climate alarmists. So important, in fact, that they've felt the need to fake it to make it look far more dramatic than it actually is. But if this study is correct, something we can't be certain of, given that a lot of it seems rather too dependent on calculations based on models rather than rigorously measured data, then surely the alarmists should be celebrating rather than panicking. As Benny Peiser of the Global Warming Policy Foundation puts it, so the sea levels aren't rising too fast after all because of climate change. Problem solved.